let's talk about the Tesla Cybertruck. Well, give me just 1 second. I'll fix it. There you go. So, Alex, you're a Tesla hater. Calm down. This is actually a pretty cool story about those two little decorations, by the way. And you'll see what I mean in just a second. By the way, if you do like Tesla and electric car news, you came to the right place. That's what I do here every day, so don't forget to click on that subscribe button. And if you already have, then the bell notification icon. That way you won't miss anything moving forward. But we're talking about the Cybertruck, and we're talking about this, this moment that I think most of us were kind of remember for the rest of our lives, especially when I saw it in person. Let me know in the comment section if you were actually at the event or watching it at home. But definitely when we were watching it in person, I was only, I don't know, 20, 30 feet from it. We were like, wait, was this supposed to happen or not? But, and at first it put a damper on the whole presentation. Elon was not, well, there you go. Elon just, you could see he was really put off by it. And everyone was like, oh man, this did not go well. But at the end of the day, as you probably now know, that was kind of a blessing in disguise, because he got so much coverage in the mainstream media because of this mishap that it wouldn't have gotten otherwise, and people were kind of okay with it. They're like, yeah, that's kind of funny, but they'll make it so it doesn't break at some point, right? Even the people who are like non-believers, like gas guzzling fans, and they're like, they weren't really put off by that. So at the end of the day, it turned out to be a good thing for Tesla. But today they're making fun of it, and not only making fun of it, which is great when a brand has a sense of humor. Tesla hasn't had that in a while, I have to say. But as I've mentioned before, for over the last few months, I've been making videos about how Tesla's just coming around. Elon Musk is coming around, and now it's a little bit more fun. Obviously the profitability and the stock price success all helps, but nevertheless, this is something that I think other brands can learn from. And we'll talk about another missed opportunity that I think Ford had, that they could monopolize on, just like Tesla is, because Tesla not only just poking fun of themselves, they're also making money on this. Check this out. Boom. This is what appears in their shop. They put out some Cybertruck apparel, and one of them is this bulletproof tee. As you can see, they just flat out put the image of the of one of the window, what do you even call it? But it's pretty cool. And on the back, here's what it looks like on the back. That's one of those like Cybertruck. I have a hat. I should have probably showed it to you, but and here's what it looks like on a person. But $45, by the way. I don't know if you looked at the price. That's a $45 t-shirt, and I think it all goes to the research on how to create a bulletproof glass. So everybody wins. All right, I'm joking about that, but who knows, right? But so two things. One is, this is freaking awesome. And secondly, and we'll talk about that one in a second. By the way, Elon also tweeted out about this yesterday. So let me show you that before that, of course, a quick reminder that this video and this channel is sponsored by Byton. No bulletproof glass there, but no deposit necessary to reserve your Byton. They're coming to the US and Europe next year. I cannot wait for mine, specifically for an amazing screen. I just had my own test drive from a car that rolled out from the production line. Absolutely loved it. There's a video coming up about their user interface that's now available. And go to the description of this video, reserve yours today. All right, so here's Elon tweet, and once again, he just basically kind of saying, t-shirt is bulletproof and makes you buff. I guess, by the way, there's another t-shirt that I think makes you look buff, which you can also buy it in our store right here. I'm actually wearing one right now. I'm not really sure if it makes me buff. It's probably because yeah, maybe I need to spend some time in the gym, but I play hockey and soccer, and that's still how, well, I guess I don't use my hands as much. There you go. But I still think it looks very nice. I get a lot of comments on this one. But Elon is right. This t-shirt is pretty cool. It's all about the face of the brand, right? Like, I've been critical of Tesla over the last couple of years because I thought that their branding was just crap. They just were not pretending and advancing their brand outside of the Tesla community, electric car community. But now stuff like this is actually how you expand into the 98% of the rest of the market. You know, I keep mentioning this, you know, now that I live in Sacramento, which I call kind of a more real America, Teslas are still not cool here. Besides the fact most people cannot afford one, but Teslas are just not, you know, Ford and GM is what's cool around here. And, you know, it's a long way to go, of course. By the way, the description here, if you notice, says inspired by the Cybertruck unveil event. I'm not sure if it's inspired, but whatever. I just found it a little bit funny that they actually put it in there. But my second point was about this. You know, other brands can probably learn from that. Automotive brands, we don't see them, you know, electric cars are hard to do, especially from scratch from the beginning. And even probably harder for legacy manufacturers that have so many people opposing it within the company, and just kind of turning this big ship around is hard. So there will be mishaps and errors and stuff like that. And you can kind of like go like, oh crap, this happened, I can't believe this, and get all the negative publicity. Or you can just turn it around like, you know, Tesla's doing with this, and enjoy it. Now, case in point here is Ford, right? Like Ford unveiled the Mustang Mach-E, which is a really good electric car. They already sold out for their first edition. Actually, they sold it out like within a few weeks. And I think they're going to do really well. Like this is really, truly probably going to be one of the best electric cars on the market in the next couple of years. And they had this big event. They've brought us a lot of media to Los Angeles that treated us very well. We got all these cute little gifts like this one right here. We got all these mugs and, you know, stuff like that. It was really good. They let us, you know, be in a car, and the event was great. But then when they accidentally posted their specs and some of the pictures on the website, and somebody was able to easily guess it, they were telling us like, you listen, if you guys gonna be using those pictures and your news stories, we're gonna kick you right out of this trip. And a lot of journalists were like, wait, that wasn't our fault that you leaked these pictures. And I personally came up to some of their PR people. I said, guys, I don't know why you're freaking out. This is the best thing that probably happened to you here, because this is giving you 2 more days of publicity instead of the 2 days that you were going to have until the Cybertruck event hits. Remember, it was right before the Cybertruck event. I'm like, Cybertruck event will overtake your publicity. So you literally got twice as much publicity out of this, and it's a good thing. Actually embrace it. But they didn't. They just kind of made us all go like, oh, you better not. But this is an opportunity for brands like Ford to turn it around and make it fun. Make it fun, get more publicity, and I'm glad, once again, Tesla is leading, though, and this is why maybe Tesla, not maybe, I'm just going to say Tesla, this is why Tesla doesn't need to advertise, because they turn even their crappy promotional stuff into great promotional stuff, right? And I gotta tell you, this is not like genius marketing here. Tesla's not the first company who did this. It's just they're embracing it. So I absolutely love it. Let me know in the comment section if you're actually going to get this $45 t-shirt. I can't. I just can't afford one right now, but what I can afford usually comes from my Patreons and my sponsors. So thank you to one of my newer Patreons, Mia. Thank you so much for becoming a Patreon. And of course, one of the biggest perks is that you can watch me live, interact, full access to me and my silly stories, some of the behind the scenes that I tell you guys about that I usually don't usually talk on YouTube. So if you want to join my Patreon community, go to patreon.com/E4Electric, anywhere from $1 a month, really, and you can feed this YouTuber for a while. And this is also the budget for me to travel to different places and be able to do this every day. So thank you. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, once again, don't forget to click on that subscribe button. So, you know, and if you have, boom, there's a bell notification icon that's just as important. Go ahead and click on that, so that way you won't miss anything. Looking forward to your comments. Let me know what you're gonna do and which color you're gonna. I think black is the right one for that t-shirt. Anyway, I will see you guys next time, and remember to stay charged.